Hello. How are we doing this morning? I am Exodus, and this is Exodus Automotive. And we are trying to show the easy way of doing things without getting hurt. Simplify. Yes, we're going to be doing AC compressor this morning on a Chrysler 300 with a 5.7 Hemi in there. I have the machine evacuating right now, and I'm just waiting. I says, you know what, let me record this one just in case someone out there had the same issue. Okay, now we have no leaks, that is for sure, that I can see. I'm going to replace the shredder valve. Yeah, so be right back. Our AC compressor is located on the driver's side lower. Yeah, see him down there? Very last pulley to the bottom. We're going to remove this and we'll have a better view of what is it that's what we are doing. By removing the air filter housing, you are able to see the compressor completely fully. Here's our AC compressor. The lines run right here. It's going to come out right here. Alright, so alternator. Idler. Water. Our belt tensioner pulled to the driver's side. Remove him from off the water pump and the idler plate. Power steering, AC compressor. Our compressor is going to come out right here. We're going to unbolt power steering pump. Yes, there's holes in the pulley. Okay, 10 millimeter stubby. Now that all are loose, now you can remove them with hand tight. Just feed them back through that same hole through the pulley. I will start with the one on the extreme bottom. AC compressor. Just like this. Just something to hold it here while you are working, or something just to hold it on the back side here while you are working. Yes? Okay. Alright, we are back. This wire here that runs alongside the valve cover is the AC compressor wire. Okay, they're right here. From this angle, you have a complete exposed view of the lines. Okay. This guy, just in case. Okay. Did you hear that? Sound like someone built. I think we may want to replace the condenser on this. Yes, sir. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? I am Exodus, in case you didn't catch me earlier, and this is Exodus Automotive. We are working on a Chrysler 300 with a 5.7 Hemi AC compressor. So I started to disconnect it, and I just disconnect the lines from the AC compressor to the AC condenser. And I have, what I notice is that it has this like black grayish oil substance. Yeah, that tells me that the compressor has failed internally, and there is a lot of metal shreddings floating around into the system. Now, my intentions was to replace just the dryer, desiccant bag, but now the condenser could be full with metal, so I have to replace the condenser too. All right, so let's get back to finishing this this compressor. So we took off our line to the condenser. Yes. Now you just want to move him, tuck him out of the way. You can wrap him on the other side of the power steering hose. Now the high pressure line, the low pressure line, I should say, suction line. Let's see what that looks like. Because this line goes inside to the evaporator. So if this line is also, which I suspect that it is also filled with sud, metal shreddings, yeah, at some point in time we're gonna have to replace this evaporator, expansion valve. Yeah, this system may need an overhaul. Here is our suction line. You can just bring it up. Okay, it looks good, people. It looks good, nice and clean. Okay, just break them loose. Once you have broken them loose, you can go down to a smaller size, 1/4 inch drive. Now I am putting the extended socket, 15 long, for the one that I directly just loosened. It's on the bottom, so you're gonna wanna use an extension. One. So we're gonna need a 3/8 extension. Flex head wrench in the off position. All of this is visible from the bottom. Okay. Friend here is loose. Not hand tight, but loose enough. Okay. Here what Exodus is going to do for you. I'm going to show you an exposed view from the bottom. Give me 1 second. All right. Here we are. We have the AC compressor. This is the view from the bottom. Now this is transmission line. As you can see, the bracket is bolted onto it. So you would have to, if you were going to take it down from the bottom, you would have to disconnect these lines at some point where to say he would come through here. Yes, but as it says, it comes through the top. Okay, we're back and down on the ground. Yes. Right. is our AC compressor right here. Comes out from the top. Nice and smooth. Now, see this guy right here? This is what we're gonna take out. But if you notice, you have this here. And this is all one part of frame. So we're gonna take it out. Instead of taking the whole grill off, this whole entire front assembly, we're gonna take it from the bottom. Here's your left side headlight. You see this little clip? You're gonna wanna loosen this one, yes. And you're gonna come over to the passenger side, and this side, this one here also, yes. See this thing here? We unclip the top, yes? You see, that's me rattling around with it. Unclip the top. Now you want to unclip the bottom. And it's right there. Same thing, Chrysler, you know. Just remove this, okay. Okay. I don't know if you see him, but you see that connection right here? I'm trying to hold this thing back. Let me come this way. This is your lower AC line, and there is an upper one up top also. Alright? Now, this condenser is bolted on to the radiator. Yes, and the radiator is on this frame. You could do one of two things. You can remove the radiator as one. Yes, bring the condenser and the radiator down as one, or you can remove this plastic and it will give you access to the two 10mm bolts that's on both sides. One of them is somewhere right here, yes, and one up top. Hello, 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 hello again. Now, what you're looking at is the transmission coolant lines. There's a bolt underneath this same fitting that bolts the condenser to the radiator, and also, I don't know if you're gonna see him, but there is a cooler, this guy here. He's attached to the condenser. It's on a push, it's on a, okay, the thing is in the way, so, okay, see it? It's on a push clip. It has two little arms on the outside. All you have to do is squeeze them. You can't see it because, yeah, here they are. It has two arms, two little things. Just squeeze them and the cooler comes off. The base will remain on the condenser, and that's okay, because you want that, because you want the location of when you put your new condenser in. You're going to want to put those same base back in the same location or close to our this is our disconnecting tool for that line right there. These are our transmission lines. So he just goes loop. All right, you turn him, push it in. Just trying to do this. Oh, wow, you guys must be, I don't know what to say. So push it in and you turn it. The spring comes up and you wiggle. Keep your hand on it. Now, I don't want to drain the radiator and so forth, so I'm going to remove those two plastic pieces on the both sides of the front. I think they are what you would call windshield guards behind the bumper skin to keep the wind directed to the condenser and the radiator as the vehicle is traveling down the street. So we're just gonna move them out the sides, disconnect the lines, and see where we go from there. All right, we'll be right back. So our condenser is out. See this guy here? The power steering cooler clips onto him here. Yes, the hoses run through like this, but the base of it clips onto him. These clips, see? They unscrew, but they unscrew in a very funny way. You don't want to break it, as it says. So you want to try to use something like this. Now we're not using back our condenser, so you don't have to really worry about it, you know. But you want to pry it up. You know, it has little locking things on there. Turn. You apply pressure and turn on it, it will come up. As I said, you don't want to break it. So however you get it off, it will be wonderful. Just don't break it.